We're over here at Parleys Plaza, a little historical plaza park thing. The corner of Parleys and 21st South, 23rd East. Dedicated in 1998. They have names carved into all the boulders around here. I think those are pioneers. Not completely sure on that. They just look like pioneer names to me. Got this big sculpture. Bronze sculpture of Parley Pratt surveying the area. And there are several historic plaques here. Like this one about Parley's Canyon Road. It says in 1848, the legislature of the new Commonwealth assigned Parley Pratt a stewardship over the area of Salt Lake Valley. His most important accomplishment was the construction of a 40-mile road through Big Kanyon, later renamed Parley's Canyon. The road was completed in 1850, in time for use by the gold seekers headed for California, and became known as the Golden Pass. Parley collected tolls to help pay for the road's construction, far superior to the backbreaking route over Big Mountain used by the pioneers of 1847 through 49. Parley's Canyon Road was destined to become a critical link in the legendary Lincoln Highway, which connected New York to San Francisco in 1913. Over here on the rock holding the statue of Parley Pratt is a plaque about him. It says Parley P. Pratt, 1807 to 1857. Was born in New York. He converted to Mormonism in 1830 and became one of its most successful missionaries and writers. After joining the original Mormon pioneers in the Salt Lake Valley, he became a leading explorer and colonizer. A great builder of roads and communities, Parley's soul was full of romance, poetry, and song. He authored many widely used religious tracts, popular hymns, and a colorful autobiography. Parley was killed while doing missionary work in Arkansas. Another plaque over here is titled Parley's Park, down here under the tree. It says this park was presented to the community by the Big Kanyon Lasting Legacy, a group of private citizens committed to beautifying the neighborhood, preserving history, and celebrating pioneering. And over here, this one is titled People. For centuries, Ute and Shoshone Indians roamed and camped throughout the region. In 1846, the Donner Party attempted to slash their way through Parley's Canyon, but were forced to divert back over Big Mountain and down Immigration Creek. This costly delay led to their tragedy in the Sierras. Following the Donner Path over Big Mountain in 1847, the original Company of Mormon advanced scouts set up their first camp along the creek west of this site. In 1870, two black converts from Mississippi, Samuel Chambers and Edward LaGrone, settled with their families south of here and maintained a prize-winning fruit farm with vegetables and berries. Later, 300 Mormon settlers from Alabama and Mississippi founded a farming village further south called Cottonwood Holiday. And one more over here is about the Lincoln Highway. So going here from New York all the way across to Oakland. It says the nation's first coast-to-coast route for automobile travel followed Parley P. Pratt's Golden Pass Road into the valley of the Great Salt Lake. Spanning the country during the years from 1913 to 1928, the Lincoln Highway was conceived and financed by private sources before the national government became responsible for interstate highways. The first federal highway acts were passed by Congress during the 20s. Route numbers were assigned to all major highways, and the Lincoln Highway became a part of America's history.
Go now, band-aids on the run. You're my little one, waiting in the wings. And so I whisper in your ear, let's get away from here. When the day is done, I hear go away without someday. Steady, 'cause that day will come. Now my little bird, get along. You're the heart of these songs, and when it rains so hard, let it open up the stars, and you can climb all the trees. Tell the world what you see, 'cause you can see so far. And listen, oh, the very young, turn around, they're gone, seems so suddenly. And kindred hearts will never age. The singer on this stage, wanting to go home. I can hear that slow way without some time. Following the things you've done. But you know for now, there's a scene that keeps bothering me. When you're asleep at night, and it's quiet and it's right, and then you're grown and you're gone.